Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the third episode of the TBD Talks Podcast. Today, I am joined by my co-hosts, Coy and Grant from twitch.tv/the Grant Guy.
But not today, because
Not
my
today.
Wi-Fi is not working enough to do a stream. But that's okay. We'll roll with it.
You gonna greet our audience, Coy?
Oh yeah, hello guys.
I forgot you're here. I'm sorry.
Sorry, you just interrupted me while I was doing something. But welcome to our third
Koi is
episode.
a busy person. He has a lot of money. Let's just say that. Makes him pretty busy.
I actually
Counting
don't
it
know
and
what
all.
Coy does during his everyday life.
Yeah, like that one time you just texted me at like 4 a.m. and asked about something that you already knew the answer to. I was like, I assumed you already knew the answer to.
What did I ask?
We don't have to talk about it on stream because
Oh.
it's kind of embarrassing. No, it's not that embarrassing. It's just I don't want to scare the viewers I don't want to scare anyone away, you know? People
Boo!
when you talk
I
about this
bet I
kind of topic,
gotcha.
people seem to get scared. Like Shui. Shui just had a sudden reaction. We're sorry for that.
When did I?
No, that was to scare the viewers.
When did I?
And I
No,
bet
that
they
was a
got scared.
reaction. I bet they got scared.
Oh. Okay.
Alright, so
yeah, okay.
let's get started. So for our first topic, let me give some setup. So recently I helped move in my sister into a new apartment because she's in college. And we have some family friends. She's rooming with like some family friends. And one of them, he was preparing dinner and he was cooking rice for himself. He was steaming rice in a pressure cooker. And there were two big problems with this. One, he did not wash the rice beforehand, and two, he did not put water in with the rice in the pressure cooker. So the rice did not come out good.
The thing is that I don't cook rice. So
He does
you
not
guys have to
cook
carry
rice.
this one. I mean, for right now.
Wait,
Yeah.
how old is your uncle?
My uncle?
Wait. No, sorry. Okay. I just.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
That's
no,
gonna be
no.
such a good. Oh my gosh, that's gonna be such a good. If I was streaming this, I would have clipped that. He is not.
Where did uncle come from?
Yeah, where did uncle
No,
come from?
sorry. Okay, no. Okay,
All right.
I don't know
Oh
what
my
the difference
gosh.
between like a normal rice cooker is and then a pressure cooker. Like, what's the difference?
So a pressure cooker is like
It could be
basically.
used for other things.
I think it's mostly. I think it mostly is like a steam cooker. Is that different than rice cooker?
Yeah.
I don't know.
My mom
Like,
uses
not
it to
really.
make soup.
I don't know. Again, I don't know what
And
any of
stuff
this.
like
I'm
that.
pretty sure a normal rice cooker
Oh.
steams the rice because that's how you usually make rice. You like steam it. Right?
Yeah,
Right.
maybe.
So,
I don't know. I put it in, I press the button, I get good rice. That's all I need to know.
Yeah.
Okay, so
So-
here's the thing. The main difference between a rice cooker and a pressure cooker and why it's important. Both appliances cook food by using steam. A pressure cooker, on the other hand, comes with similar parts as a rice cooker, but with certain differences. Okay, I'm reading the worst part of the article. Let me get to the juicy stuff.
Certain differences. Thank you very much for telling us.
I know. Like it's like all the build up for I don't know. Someone wrote an article on this. Okay. Okay. So a rice cooker features an external casing with a heating pad or coil. Oh, okay. A rice cooker
It
features
does
an
have
external
that,
casing with a
yeah.
heating pad or coil, an inner pot, and a lid. It may or
Yeah.
may not come with extra parts such as a steaming basket or a basic tofu maker.
Basic
And a
tofu
pressure cooker, on the other
maker?
hand. Wait, what?
What the hell is
You can make tofu with
know.
a rice cooker?
Yeah, what's it?
Apparently with like the right DLC. Like, but heating element on the rice cooker heats up the liquid with rice. Yeah, so the heating element in the rice cooker heats up the liquid with the rice, causing it to evaporate and turn into steam. The rice then absorbs the hot liquid and becomes soft. This explains why the liquid added to the rice cooker disappears once the rice is cooked. A pressure cooker, on the other hand, comes with similar parts as a rice cooker. But this line with certain differences. Whatever. Okay, a pressure cooker has a pressure sensor and a lid that can be sealed or locked.
Oh,
The
yep,
lid
yep.
usually has a rubber lining to prevent steam from escaping.
Yep.
This allows the cooker to increase and maintain the pressure level inside a pot.
Yep.
It cooks the food more quickly than a conventional pots due to the combination of heat and pressure. Okay, so it just basically maintains pressure.
Oh, okay. So I have that. Oh wait, but then what about a pressure rice cooker? That's a thing
Okay,
too,
all right,
right?
we're moving. We gotta get to the actual topic. I
Okay.
was trying to say that to lead into our question.
Yeah, that's true.
today.
We got too into
The
this
topic.
rice cooking stuff. Man,
Do
I'm
you
just so
have
smart
the
at
life
it.
skills to survive in college?
No.
Which
No, let's just go
basically
with
would
that.
be
No.
like cooking, cleanliness, I
Okay.
guess like responsibility.
I mean,
I don't know. Yeah,
so here's the thing. I think I don't know about you guys, but cleanliness on me, it just depends on how busy the week is. You can just visually see how busy I am if I don't have time to clean stuff. Like if my desk is really messy, then you just know I've been busy. So cleanliness is like I don't know, like what kind of cleanliness, you know? Why am I going to cleanliness?
Like hygiene, personal hygiene.
Oh, that's the
personal
wrong kind of
hygiene. I
cleanliness.
don't know. Also
Oh yeah, I'm fine with
keeping
that.
like the area
I'm good.
clean. You
Yeah.
vacuum. You wash the dishes. I don't know.
I know people like usually like I've heard like people like don't shower in college, and I find that very
I
repulsive.
shower
Terrible.
every
I
single
shower
day
yeah,
Yeah,
me
because
I
too.
shower
it feels
twice every
I
day.
terrible to
shower
go to bed
usually
not
twice
showering.
because
Yeah.
I'm starting to do 2 workouts a day. I'm starting to do a run and like a strength training.
Mm-hmm.
So I shower after each because they usually just don't coincide at the same time. So like I don't want to be
That
like
can also contribute to surviving in college. Are you going to be able to stay healthy and like exercise?
I think I can
Because
run. I just don't know
there
about
is
strength training stuff.
it's
Because
infamous
like
actually.
the
Was it
reason why
freshman 15? A
what?
lot of people who go into college their freshman year, they gain like 15 pounds because they eat
Really?
unhealthily and they don't really, yeah.
Mm.
I think I can keep up. Like, I mean, it depends on a lot of things. Like, depending if, like, I mean, I'm not saying this is gonna happen, and I highly doubt it will. But if somehow I got into a college through any sports I do, probably not gonna happen. I'm not that good. Then that would be, a lot different. Um, but I think I can definitely keep running. I really hope I can keep skiing. But like strength training, the main reason I do it is for skiing. So it's like I don't know, have like less motivation, I guess, because I'm not actually competing. How about you, Koi?
Um, dang, that right hits me right in the spot because like
Yeah.
this summer I started biking a lot. Like I would bike like 20 to like 40 miles, like just and I feel fine. Like I did like a 50-mile bike ride once, and that was like pretty fun. And then
Yeah, those are fun.
I would basically instead because I got my license this summer, and
For
I would
biking?
no for
Awesome.
for driving
I
for
learned how to
driving,
bike
but
when I was 16.
I finally got my trade wheels off, Dad.
but
Will you respect me now?
but like I would never I kind of just refrained from getting like rides from people because I was like, oh yeah, I'll just bike there to get some exercise and things like that.
I hate
But
asking for rides, people.
me too. I just feel
Especially at
bad.
this age.
No,
'Cause, like,
I like just making people do stuff for me.
I'll just drive Shoei around anywhere because I know that he needs me. I'm like his like third parent at this point, right, Shoei?
Parent number 3.
Parent number 3. Actually, unless you count Sheneng.
Yeah, she's kind of annoying. She nags me to do stuff that's
Yeah,
healthy for
okay.
me.
That's pretty parenty. Continue, Shoei. I mean, continue, Koi. Did we interrupt? I don't remember.
Oh yes. Well, like I was just saying, like
Sorry.
I would bike everywhere a lot, and just like it felt really nice. I was like, wow, like I'm actually going out and exercising, and I can feel like changes in my body. Like I would be like I would not feel like as like let's say like unmotivated to do things. As I'm like, oh, I just went out to like exercise today, and it felt like it wasn't like feeling like I exercise. It just felt like something that I enjoyed doing, but like also like
Yeah.
helping me.
Biking is like that. It's like it's not too like you don't exert too much energy to do it.
Yeah.
But like and going out and just biking is like it's just fun. Like the wind and everything, like the breeze and like
Mm-hmm.
going fast is just
Yeah.
like fun.
Right. And like and then recently, I think for about 2 to 3 weeks now, I just haven't left my house. I mean, I have left my house,
Hey,
but I
me
haven't.
too. High five.
High five. Woo!
I can't say the
But
same for me.
like I just feel super bad because like, man, like I used to bike a lot and now I'm just lazy. Like I now ask for rides, even though like it's like I enjoy like getting rides from people because like, you can talk to them in the car and it's like nice. But personally, like I used to like just bike wherever I go. And I just like I don't know what's preventing me from leaving the house. I think it's my sleep schedule because I'm just tired all the time. Like I don't really want to
Here's the
bike.
thing. Uh, you can continue, or you
No,
can
no, no.
whatever.
Like, yeah, say
Alright.
what you, yeah.
Yeah, we gotta stop doing that. But for me, what I realize is like a good balance, like not necessarily a good balance, but like if I if I run more or if I like ski more and stuff,
Mhm.
but not like overexert myself every time, then I find that balance of like where I actually feel more energized to do things because
Yeah.
of working. Like, and that's like a scientific thing. I can't remember how it works, but like, yeah. So if I don't run for like 3 weeks, then I'll just be like, I'll feel super lazy all the time, and I just won't want to do anything, and then
Yeah.
it's just bad.
No,
Yeah,
yeah, I
that's
get
just the
that.
point.
I've done nothing for so long, and I still don't want to do anything.
You run, right?
I
You used
did
to.
I was
You did.
decently healthy for like a month or maybe two during quarantine, and then I went on a road trip for a week, and I came back and I became not healthy anymore. No more exercising. And like
Oh,
the past month, I've barely done anything good.
yeah, me as
But
well.
since I have really
I
good
as well.
metabolism, I have not gained like any weight.
That's the
Oh
thing
my
is I have.
gosh, me
Should we all talk about this?
too.
We all have fast metabolisms, guys. So basically, it's hard for all of us to gain weight. So I have to track my calories when doing
There's
strength
also
training,
a
which is
possibility I just
super
haven't been
annoying.
eating a lot.
Yeah, like it, but yeah, it's like, but like you don't realize it because again, like a fast metabolism, like you just eat things and you never really feel like starving. Like your body is never like really like, oh, I'm so hungry, I could eat like it's like a huge meal. It's like I have to like think and be like, oh yeah, I can actually eat this much, but like I never have like the desire or will to
Yeah,
until I'm like tracking it and stuff. So I have to
yeah,
and I have to find a new tracking app because I the one I'm using keeps like bugging out on me and like changing my weight to like 43 pounds. I'm like, no. It's like here's your progress. Bonk. Like yeah, so I don't know. I gotta switch that out. But you know what we should do? We should get back to the actual topic because we got super
Yeah,
sidetracked.
I
we
like when we
started
get
talking about healthy
sidetracked. It's
lifestyles.
Exercise.
fun.
Ew.
It's fun when we get
This is
sidetracked.
not a gym
So
podcast.
what are you guys able to cook?
No.
Um, so about no, no. Yeah, so this is the thing, I know I need to cook like more often because I don't do it as much, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like I just need like recipes that I like. I feel like I can cook. Like I should be able to cook,
Yeah,
but again, but I don't have like I don't have like the cooking sense, to
yeah,
be able to tell things. I don't know. If I follow a recipe, I think I could cook fine. But that's the thing is that I really should just be cooking more. I mean, I make lunch every day myself
Oh,
and
what do you make?
breakfast and like
What do you
I don't
usually
know. I
make?
usually make like it's usually a mix between sandwiches and like um it's usually just
Is
sandwich,
that
but
considered cooking? Like,
no.
I'm just curious. Like,
Arranging,
I'm
Not
organizing? I don't
really.
know.
Yeah, it's like it's more just taking things and putting
I
them
should
together.
probably
But
eat
that's
more
like
sandwiches because for the past month I've basically only been eating frozen food,
mm,
which
yeah, I
shouldn't
I
be
eat a bit
bad
of
for
frozen
me.
food. I try to balance it. Like I found like like my mom has like found some certain frozen foods that like are actually like that like are enjoyable to eat,
mm-hmm.
seem healthy enough, or like give me like decent nutrients, and like yeah, like aren't too bad for you in general. So it's like that's good to find. I just don't like. Here's the thing: is that like I feel like I would actually really like to like explore stuff in college, like different types of food that I like to make, like figure out what do I like to make and eat. But I just don't know if I have the excuse me. I don't know if I have the money to. Like that's what I'm worried about.
Yeah.
There's
Um,
always the option to just eat cup noodle every single day.
that's so bad.
I don't
It's
know
so
what that
bad, but it's
is.
so convenient,
What is
and
that?
it
It
tastes so
is,
good.
but it.
I don't know what that is.
But what?
Oh, I was
You
gonna
just talking
say
about butts?
Speaking of no.
that should not be on your diet, ladies and gents. But the normal cup of like ramen or just ramen in general has like over 1,000 grams of sodium, and that's like I'm pretty sure that's like
1,000.
no,
That's like a
milligrams. Sorry,
kilo.
milligrams.
A
Sorry.
kilo of salt in my ramen.
It's like around that or more, like more like milligrams, and that's like I'm pretty sure like 3 times as much as your daily recommended like sodium intake.
Nice.
You can
So
just adapt, evolve.
your liver is
If
just
you eat enough instant ramen every day, you will be able to drink
Don't
salt
you have
water.
like 2 livers or something? No, it's a kidneys.
Maybe.
That's so dumb. I was gonna make a joke
Grant,
about that. I'm like saying, like, you just get rid of one of them or something, or like,
don't you have 2 livers, Grant 2020?
dude, we're gonna get so many good quotes from doing this. Like Koi, it's like, what was it? Something about his uncle. I can't remember, but yeah. Speaking of
I think I
uncles,
have like 2 things I can cook, which is macaroni and cheese, which I can do that from scratch if I have shredded cheese, and
oh,
my
cool.
pasta noodles.
I should
And
try that.
rice.
I've never actually.
Oh,
How many
I can
times have I
also cook
had
like
macaroni and cheese? It's like
egg
fresh.
stuff.
Yeah, I can cook egg stuff easy. Yeah, I can.
I don't like
I don't
cooking
know.
eggs
It's
though.
like
They're kind of scary.
I feel like I just don't know. Like I don't know what my taste is. Like what do I want to cook? I don't know. I know there's a few recipes that I like that I have in mind. That I like, but like I want to. I feel like I need time by myself to develop a taste before I can like
Yeah.
predict.
I might
I
want to get into making sushi rolls
That would be
because I
actually
do like
interesting.
rice. You don't have to make the seaweed yourself, and you can just get a assortment
Okay,
of ingredients.
but
from
I
Imagine if
Amazon.
you
heard it.
did make the seaweed yourself.
Okay, making sushi rice, I heard it's actually like kind of like a process because you need to like pack the
Yeah,
rice with vinegar
Yeah.
so that it sticks. And like, like it tastes when you put it with other stuff, it tastes fine, right? But just the thought of like putting rice with vinegar together, it's appalling to me. I don't
But
know.
see, my
you
mom has been making sushi rolls a lot recently, so I can probably learn how to make the
Yeah.
rice from her.
the thing is, can you like how much can you make? Like if you had like an hour or like an hour and a half to make sushi rolls, could you make like
Depends.
a decent amount
You can
that
definitely
like you
make a
could
decent
last for the
amount.
week?
Yeah.
Uh,
Well, not
maybe
for the
not a
week, I don't
week,
think.
Not
but
for
it
the
can
week.
definitely like
But it's
just
only
for
do one
yourself.
person.
It can last. I think 2 or 3 meals.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
like
Which I'm
like
they're
that's
pretty
pretty
it's like
cool.
lunch
well,
or
they're pretty
something.
small. So like I feel like if you're hungry, you're gonna eat quite, but like they fill you up. Like I get filled up after eating
Yeah.
like the whole roll. And that's like 8.
Yeah.
I'd say 8 or like 12, depending on the roll that you get.
I think my mom makes like 6. Oh,
Oh.
wait. Are we talking about the same length of rolls? I'm talking about like long ones that you cut up into smaller
That's what
pieces.
I was kind of
Yeah,
thinking
yeah,
of. I
yeah.
mean, like I don't
That's
know
Okay,
how
yeah.
to make sushi, so like I'm just kind of
My mom makes
guessing.
like 6 of those for every time she does, and that lasts like it lasted me and my
Like
Wow.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
that
that's
is
a like
cool.
I just need to like compile like the things that I like to eat and like
It's nice
how
to
do I make
feel
these?
warm
Yeah.
because
Yeah, and
sushi's
like
good from the
just like it's
fridge.
just you guys know what protein balls, you know? Yeah, so
I
it's like it's just
Are you
like
talking
peanut
about
butter, you have like
Yeah,
oats,
meatballs?
yeah.
you have like no. Like peanut butter, like oats, there's like other nutrients stuff you can pack in there. And like then you just like eat them and they fill you up pretty not like they're like good snack, I guess. And you can make a lot of them really fast. But yeah, I don't know. Just
Meatballs
a
are
random thing.
protein balls.
I
They
will
are
make that.
balls of protein.
They are because it's meat. Swedish meatballs are good too,
I
but
could
there's
also
not
make
a lot of good
spaghetti.
Swedish meat vendors. Except for
I
there's
can make spaghetti. Can you make spaghetti?
yes. I think I
Have
made it before.
you guys cooked pasta, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Like that's the thing
That's
is that, like
something.
I've never I'm trying to think of like stuff that I've made that hasn't gone well because I'm bad at cooking or something. Like I don't think there's how to put this in a way that makes sense. I think I will I think I'm capable enough to cook stuff, you know? Like I can follow
Mhm.
directions at least like
Yeah.
well. So I don't know. I
Yeah.
like this is interesting because like I don't know exactly what I want to make for like
I want
college
a
stuff
pressure
yet.
cooker, dude. My mom makes a lot of soups that are really good and
That's
like
true.
pretty simple, and I just want to drink soup every day with rice.
Here's the
Mhm.
thing: is that like I don't know, like do we have time for that in college? Do you have the money for that in college? Like, who knows?
Time,
Well,
yes, because all you gotta do is put the ingredients in the pressure cooker and let that sit until it's done. Money,
that's
I don't
Yeah.
know.
true. Yeah. Honestly,
Well,
like I don't know, for me, when I have cooked before, like I've cooked like meals and like it does feel like a bit more grand because I'm like, oh wow, I'm cooking. But I feel like for me, what my taste is more so just putting together a bunch of things that I like to eat, so it tastes good. Like I don't know,
just mashing them together.
yeah, like, I'll just put
I like
it's
chocolate chips and sprinkles
Yeah,
and
it just sounds like what a
and
child wanna eat.
oh
I
my
want
gosh.
hamburgers and lollipops
but yeah, it's just like a
and
Chipotle meal. I
pizza.
don't know. That's what I think of when I make food. I just
That
put like
reminds me of
beans, things like that in together
yeah.
and just
Oh,
cook
that'd
them.
be yeah. If you could like learn to make like a Chipotle like burrito bowl,
Yeah.
like I just need like some cilantro because cilantro's makes that good. I think.
Yeah.
If I'm not wrong. But like I just yeah, I need to like just learn how to make stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's like it's probably better for you too than the Chipotle
Mhm.
Yeah.
ones.
Can I just share something quick about my cooking experience? Or actually, it's not really cooking, it's just baking. But one time I tried baking a cake.
D-
Well, actually, that
Did
was
we
my
say
first
that
time.
you could share it? You asked us. We didn't
I don't care.
respond.
Anyways, the first time that I ever baked, I baked my mom a cake for her birthday. And, powdered sugar and flour looks pretty similar, right? Like they're both
Uh,
grainy and and they're like white and powdery.
no.
So and there weren't any labels on them. So I took the jar. I was like, oh, that looks like flour. So I pour like about 2 cups of that into the cake and I put it in the oven and I waited for like an hour. I was like, why isn't the cake baking? Why isn't it like
Like rising?
yeah, why isn't the thing thing? And then we took it out and it was just I put in powdered sugar. The entire cake was just
Oh gosh.
it was and I stopped baking ever
at
since.
least it wasn't something worse like cocaine.
Yeah. I think most of us do have cocaine on hand though.
Yeah.
So I could see someone mixing it up. Yeah, for
It,
sure.
No,
it, it,
yeah,
it, you're lucky you didn't get the cocaine jar mixed up with the flour
that's
powdered sugar
true.
jar.
That's or like my
One
dog's
time. Oh, sorry. Go.
ashes. Nothing.
What? Okay, but one time, for us,
Just
like
kidding.
we were making my family like it was like I think like me, my dad, and someone else maybe we're making like pancakes or waffles, and we had this really bad batch of baking soda. Like basically, what it did, it was like it would clump together, and it wasn't like like it didn't spread out. It like to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
very clumpy.
yeah,
So
yeah.
you would eat like the waffles when they were done,
Oh my
and then like
gosh.
you get like a chunk or like a little like
Ew.
pellet of baking soda,
Ew.
and it's like it just like you're like like why is this here? It's like it's so sour and just gross. It's disgusting.
Oh,
And like we
Also,
had
baking
that for
soda
like
it's used for cleaning too, right?
yeah.
mhm,
It's supposed to whiten your
it
teeth.
doesn't.
It
There we
has
go.
hydrogen
There's
peroxide
teeth
in it.
whitening pancakes.
Hmm
Awesome. You
All
guys want to talk
right,
about the
so
dentist?
The
the
dentist?
dentist.
Oh, I went to the ortho
No,
today.
cool.
Yeah,
We probably
that's
shouldn't
dent.
talk about the
Nice
dentist.
story.
That's not a topic for us.
Anyways, Grant, I've been looking at your microphone. It reminds me, it kind of looks like a planet, right?
Kind of does.
Oh,
Which is
Planet.
lollipop.
perfect. Perfect
What?
segue.
Koi, what happened there, man?
I'm
Okay.
having way too much fun with
Yeah, this
this.
is fun. I like this. Okay.
This
Continue.
is a no fun zone. You cannot have fun.
Have you ever heard of podcast and fun in the same sentence?
You ever heard of
I've
pods?
never heard podcast. Pods?
You vape,
Speaking of
bro.
pods,
Speaking of
skate
pods,
pods.
pod
For our next
racing space.
for our next
What would you
podcast.
do with the if you're able to travel through space, intergalactic
Uh,
travel? Where would
I
you
would
go first,
want
or what?
to die by getting sucked into a black hole. Like
That would
I
That
be
would
want to
kind of
actually be okay. No,
hard,
I gotta
but
say that's actually kind of interesting. Like I want to see what that
yeah.
would
you
be
have to
like.
find one, and they're kind of invisible.
Yeah. Well, they're also
Yeah.
like millions of light
Emphasis
years
on the
away.
kinda. because we have been
There's
able to
still
take a picture of one.
there's
No, we
ghosts and
did.
we took
We
pictures of them.
the
Yeah,
picture. There was a
we
picture
did.
with like the event horizon of the
Uh-huh.
black hole. Yeah, and oh my gosh, that just makes me. That was like
Far
3 years
away.
ago. Or
I was
no,
actually
wait.
thinking about this a couple days
I don't
ago.
really know
If
how
you
long it was ago.
approach a black hole, like you get sucked in by it really quickly, right? Like instantly, because it has a really strong gravitational pull.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah,
like I guess I don't know anything
Stronger
about black
than the
holes.
speed of light. So like once you enter its gravitational pull, you
it
just
slows down, right?
it's instant, right? Is it not
Yeah.
instant? That you just
Well,
zoomed in?
well, I'm pretty sure like it's really fast, but once you go inside, everything slows down because like it's like it has to do with Einstein's relativity
Theory,
theory. It's like
theory
Theory
of
of
relativity.
relativity. Yeah.
yeah,
I was gonna say you're saying it backwards, but that's okay.
yeah, but I'm like, cause like you're moving so fast that everything around you just seems like it's not moving at all. So once you're inside, it just seems like everything around you just it's like I don't know how to describe it. It just spreads out, and you just get sucked in. But like out on the outside
just-
eye, it's just like a blink of an. It
It
just
spreads out and you get sucked in. Okay.
But
Um,
did you guys know there's another theory? It's called the light hole theory. That at
oh
the
yeah,
end
yeah,
of
yeah.
the
I've seen
black
this.
hole,
I heard of
it's
it.
a white
Mhm.
hole that basically it spits out everything a black hole sucks in. But that's only a theory, and it's
You guys think we'll reach like we'll be able to reach like hyperspeed by the time
uh
we like in our lifetime. There we go.
yeah. Like,
Like
do I think it's gonna
like
possible?
legit Star Wars stuff. Like you think we're gonna
Oh,
like
No.
maybe not us, but someone could hop in a ship. I'll be like, going to hyperspace or no,
mm,
going
I don't think
into.
so.
It's like initiate to hyperdrive or something. I don't know what they say. I forgot. I haven't watched Star Wars in a long time. There's no Star
Go
Wars anymore.
zoom fast.
Jar Jar, hit the button. Alright.
Okay,
Goes hit
I
the
don't know.
button and then they.
Here's the thing with that
But yeah.
though, because like we have barely, in my opinion, like we've barely like explored the ocean because it's so deep
Mhm.
and we can't like build anything to in order to withstand the pressure of that. But like in terms of like hyperspeed, right? Hyperspace, that's like moving at like I don't really know what that means. Is it moving at the
That's
speed of
just
light?
I think it's
speed of light. Yeah,
fast.
Yeah,
faster maybe.
you would
Yeah,
die.
faster because you have to.
Like your
They
body
can
would,
make.
the atoms
They
would
can
just.
evolve.
Yeah, but that's the thing. I feel like the fact
I
that we
think
can't even
yeah, I think
explore
I'll be
the
fine if
ocean.
I wore a seatbelt. You know.
Yeah, if you wear your helmet and your seatbelt and your safety vest, then you'll be fine.
And a mask. Remember to
And
wear
the
a
cones.
mask.
Make sure to wear a cone on your head too, above the helmet.
Just the amount of G's that you're gonna experience just
like-
from going from one place to another. It's just
But like maybe we don't hit. What if we just do teleportation instead?
that'd be
And then we
cool.
don't have to. We don't have to travel fast with the speed of light. We can just.
There's another
change the
theory by
position of our
Einstein
matter.
because
Which one?
teleportation basically it was actually in our homework packet for math. One of the answers was saying it's a weird question,
Oh
so I
yeah,
don't
yeah,
want to like
I agree. Yeah,
but
it was
basically it was
formal.
teleportation is basically you're in the same place, you're in two places at the same time, which is theoretically possible.
Well,
I know what you're talking
Unless you
about.
mean that I go really quick to this other place.
well. Here's the thing: is that the way I see it is what we have to do is able to take an object and deconstruct it, send the particles, because the particles can go faster than the speed of light.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I don't know if they can do that without changing though. Maybe because you have to. I'm here to like package or something. But sending something, breaking down just the particles, sending it like faster than the speed of light. Maybe they have to do some other things to make sure the particles don't like change in any way, and then
Yeah.
reconstructing that at the other end.
Oh, well,
That's
Yeah, I think
the way I think of it.
I've seen it
This all sounds
explained
so
that way a
funny.
lot too.
because wasn't there this? Well,
So it's
I
not
heard
like
that.
instant. Like there's still a
Right.
time difference between like when you
Yeah.
go here to here. You're not gonna like show. You're not gonna like show up here at the same place at the same time.
Yeah.
And then like one of these is gonna like fade away. I don't know, but yeah.
Oh, I saw something about that too. It was like because like once your atoms are deconstructed, that means you lose your consciousness, right? Because you're not there anymore. But then there was a thing they were saying, like once your atoms like get reconstructed at the new place, like would you still be able to retain the same
That's true. Would you
consciousness
be
that
like
you
just
had?
honestly
Yeah,
at
like,
that point we could probably like build a person out of
yeah,
atoms.
like just a
Which is
brand new
weird.
person. Like you can take like a criminal or like
That's
like a serial killer and just
but
teleport
that
them.
is continue. I was gonna say something.
I don't
A
know, like
serial killer.
it's just I don't know, like because like I'm probably just reading way too far into this, but I'm thinking like because like I thought about like your atoms make up you, right? But once you take like every single atom apart, like you're not really there anymore. But the parts of you that you're still there. It's just you consciously are not there. So like let's say like you get deconstructed
Mentally,
like that.
I'm here.
On all levels except physical, I am a wolf.
Really?
Anyways,
Let's talk about
Also,
that.
you're saying experimenting on a serial killer doesn't like that sort of human experimentation go against the Geneva Convention?
yeah,
I was gonna
well,
say, I think we should talk about the dystopian future if that was the reality. Like, is that morally
right, no, no.
right?
Okay,
Hey
here's the
Grant,
thing.
you wanna hear about experimenting on criminals? Go watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Maybe. Yeah, I'll probably watch
Okay,
that
no,
sometime.
I do agree. I would not personally do that, but I was just using that as an example. But like
Mhm.
that is right. Like it's morally not right. Morally incorrect. There we
Yeah.
go. So I don't know. But what were we talking about? Space?
Intergalactic travel is the
Okay.
Intergalactic
next.
travel, yeah.
So
And what we would do if we could
Yeah,
do
we should
that.
talk about more like on topic stuff because we're getting a real sidetrack. But
no,
it's
but I
fun.
like it when we get
Yeah.
sidetracked.
Yeah.
But like we should also mention the actual topic because it's interesting to talk about that too. I think I will
Okay.
at least.
I
Honestly,
remember.
all I would care about is going to a place with low gravity and just jumping around for a bit and then
That'd be
going
so
home.
fun. Yeah.
Yeah, that would
Like
be
the
kind of
Sky
fun.
Zone just relocates to just different planets. It's like,
Sky
oh,
Zone
on low
on the
gravity, here you
moon.
go.
It'll be like Space Zone.
And then it would be like ground zone on what's one of those planets that are big bad gravity?
Uh,
Is Mars smaller than Earth or bigger?
Yes.
I
Mars is smaller that I know of.
yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
yeah. It
know.
is. It is. It
Whatever.
is.
We go to another planet larger than Earth has a higher gravitational pull. We call that ground zone. Opposite of sky zone. You can't jump.
You could imagine like doing
Wait,
workouts in space like that.
that's
Yeah.
Like you're like
that's
extra pressure. It's like you can lift nothing. You just go like this.
wait. So wait, it depends. It doesn't just depends on the size because I'm pretty sure like Venus, even though it's small, its pressure is so strong that
Isn't Venus a
you'll just
gas
like
planet?
no. Venus is all the
It's not.
planets before Mars or all the
Oh,
planets after Mars are gaseous, but before Mars or no,
that's a good
before
point.
Jupiter. Sorry, before Jupiter are all rocky planets. But like Venus, because of the greenhouse effects that it has, it builds so much pressure inside that you would not be able to like stand on the planet. You'll just get crushed because of
I
the
forgot
pressure.
about that.
And
Okay.
Venus is
Nice.
smaller
Ground
than
zone on Venus, 2090.
And then you also got the carbon dioxide, like a lot of
yeah,
carbon
that's
dioxide.
true.
You will die. But that's
Oh,
okay.
I lied. Venus is roughly the same size as Earth, so just slightly
Oh.
smaller. Slightly
No, we
smaller.
were talking about Mars.
Yeah, but because like not Abdul, sorry. So Wei was saying like,
Oh, that's spoilers to one of our future podcasts. You can't say that.
sorry, I meant Nutella.
What are we talking about? I got really lost right there.
We were talking about gravity and planets.
And the Nutella.
I like Nutella.
Okay, no, we can't go on. No, this is not. We're not going this direction. There's no way. No.
Nutella.
Grant, what did you do with intergalactic travel? What did you want to do?
I would really want to go. Honestly, extraterrestrial life would be really cool. I think. Like
Yeah.
the thing is, though, is that
Hey, that leads
so
into
far
something.
that does.
That does lead into one of
But
our topics. Yeah.
let's just leave it for a second.
Let's stay right here. Let's stay
Just-
where we are right now.
just
There's no time like the
settle.
present.
Yeah.
Well,
And then also, just like all I can think of it like one thing I always think of when talking about intergalactic travel is like the journey to travel there. Like how cool is it going to be to like go in this
All right,
like ship or whatever and
actually
leaving
sad.
Earth's atmosphere
so
and like
sad.
seeing what?
change my answer. Grant, do you want to make a space pirate crew and traverse the space Grand Line?
Yeah, I'm down. You can be the navigator.
I don't want to be the navigator. I'm gonna be a
You're gonna be
sniper.
the sniper. Forgot. I can be the navigator. I'm
Cool.
fine with that.
One Piece reference, am I right?
One piece of
Yeah.
reference, am I right? All of the audience out there gets that, which is
Uh,
next to none, except for one, maybe.
Yeah, but adventure would be
Shout
cool,
out to you.
especially since we know like nothing about everything
yeah.
in
Yeah, like
space.
I just like living on a ship surrounded by space sounds
That's
cool.
so sad.
Hey,
Honestly,
Wally.
Sad.
I would do that. That's why I said earlier I would want to die by a black hole. Is because I feel like I would not want to leave people like I care about on Earth until where like I guess everyone dies and I'm the only one
Well,
left.
then don't just bring them along with you.
Wait. I'm confused. Did you just assume that I was talking about leaving Earth forever and like everyone's
Yeah.
gonna die? No,
Well,
I'm
I
talking about
mean,
like
even
like you, okay. So think about this. You are like you and your buds. You're like, okay, we want to go to Sky Zone, right? You hop in your spaceship all together. You're leaving the atmosphere. It's just a party in the spaceship. Like the spaceship's probably cool looking and like has a
Yeah.
modern like technology filled interior, and you're just like you're jamming out or whatever, you know. You arrive at Sky Zone, you got your jump pass,
You have your
give 'em your jump
socks.
pass, you jump around the moon or whatever, and then you like
Uh-oh, look out behind you, Grant.
no, it's okay, whatever. And then what you do is you just like jump around, you go back, you just chilling, you know, and it's
yeah,
just one day, it's okay, it's all
yeah,
good.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
okay, I guess my dream is just to be able to look at Earth, but from space view. Like
My dream is to become the space pirate king.
Dude, actually, it would be really cool if we had like a space pirate age, or like people were like claiming
That's
like
illegal.
unknown.
It's not illegal in space.
Yeah,
Nobody has territory over
that's
Yes, it is.
anything.
It
No,
would be
well,
cool if you had
there's,
like
no, there's a law. There's literally an international law to say that you cannot claim things.
Screw laws. We're pirates.
yeah, like
I called Jupiter.
watching One Piece. It's like that's such a that kind of like I don't mean I don't know if it's not like historically accurate, but like that kind of lifestyle of just like pirating sounds so fun. Not digital pirating, like legit being a pirate and just going around
Pirating
doing
in a
stuff with your
modern age
friends.
where you don't have to worry about overcrowding because you can get your own
Just
crew, I
keep
guess, and you don't
going.
have to worry about bad diseases
Yeah, but
until
imagine
we
how
come
effective that
across
would be
space
too.
diseases.
If there was
Yeah.
like we had like interplanetary like communication, so then we could just like you could like like we could just people let's see can like just group up and just go explore space and then report back and get like paid for it. That'd be kind of interesting.
Mhm.
If like and then you just keep going out, you just keep exploring stuff, and then you just like have the huge grand scale map of the solar system. I don't know, but it's just
Oh, I've
gone
watched
way
a
too
show
Oh
like
man,
that
talking about this
before.
makes me so excited because I love talking about
Ah.
space.
Space is so cool. What if
Oh,
we're all wrong and the Earth is
And
just
also,
a
flat.
piece of
in
paper?
interplanetary travel, there's the possibility of alien life, which leads into our next topic.
Oh, I
Is
wonder where
alien
that came
life,
from.
does that exist? Yeah. And for me, I think alien life it's gotta exist.
It has
If
to
the
be,
universe is theoretically infinite,
right.
then alien life is possible.
There's, there's also another one where I mean, like the universe is like it's infinite, right? But eventually, like
Mhm.
it will die. Like infinite is infinite, but we like there was like I saw this video. It was super interesting because like it was talking about how like Earth, like they predicted that Earth will live on for like 130,000. Well, that's like before humans become extinct. So like we have another 130,000 years or so before the Earth becomes like inhabitable. And after that, like the sun just like engulfs, like eats us, right? And then things
Yeah,
like
Isn't that in like
it doesn't
like
die.
a couple billion years that the
yeah.
sun will eat us?
But then
Well,
like trillions and trillions and trillions of like of years, and like the universe just like everything dies, like everything just becomes a big giant black hole, and there's just no light left. And then okay, wait, I'm getting sidetracked, but wait, okay,
we're
going
also
back
talking
to
very fast and it's hard to understand.
sorry.
That's okay.
Wait, okay, well you're saying like alien life. Yeah, I
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like if we were the only people living, that'd be kind of sad.
It'd be so cool
There's
to
there's a perfect quote for that actually by Mr. Arthur C. Clarke. I pulled it up just for this. It's a really good quote. I like it. He states, two possibilities exist. Either we are alone in the universe or we are not. Both are equally terrifying.
Oh yeah. I saw that. That's I like that
I mean, I
quote.
disagree.
Why? How come?
I don't think it'd be terrifying if we're not alone. I think it'd be like really,
That's
really interesting.
yeah. No, that's true. I
Even if
think
it,
that
But then,
even if something bad comes out of it, I think it'd
yeah,
be interesting because we could. I mean, I don't know. I don't see it as like a
a threat.
scary thing. You
Yeah.
know, to
but
me, I don't know.
if there's alien life, there's a possibility they're more technologically advanced. There's a possibility they're more uh, aggressive, and then there's just a possibility our whole entire race could die just like that.
Yeah, it's like I guess there's so many outcomes that like basically both. Here's the thing: is that either one of them changes the way we see the world forever, and then one of them is just boring. So I guess that's pretty terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I mean, like it's like I mean, I guess it is kind of scary to like if we did find if like we did have like massive scale interaction with another like species of like actual species, not animals. Animals don't
Mhm.
count. But you know, like if you had like interaction with like aliens, like everything would just change. That is kind of scary, but it's also really interesting and cool,
Ooh, another thing I
rad.
just thought about is what if we find a planet that can become inhabitable and we
It'd
start
be
an
so fun.
ecosystem. We start an ecosystem and then we just let it go wild and it develops its own creatures and then stuff
That's
and
actually
such.
an interesting idea. Yeah, like what if we could jumpstart a planet to becoming like inhabitable? Yeah, or habitable.
Which would be kind of hard because
Sorry.
if we found a planet that has a possibility of being inhabitable, it will probably already be inhabited.
Yeah.
What if we just studied the idea of that? You know, like we just like we find a planet that's like partially habitable, and we see how far we can go. I mean, like I don't know. It seems there's probably too many factors to like predict, but it sounds really interesting. You know.
What would jumpstart? Oh, you mean like what's the word? Pterogenesis?
Yeah. I
That's a big
guess might
word.
be the word.
I
I
don't
don't
know what
know.
it means.
Yeah. But
Just
like just I don't
it's
know,
been
like
studied.
like take an organism that I don't know, like yeah, like what would we do to change the landscape of that specific place? I don't know. We should stop going to topics that I don't know what to talk you know, I don't know what to say anymore. But yeah.
There's also the possibility I've thought about, like, so you know how everything on Earth is
Yeah.
carbon-based life? What if out there's a possibility there's stuff that's not carbon-based? What if there's also a possibility that things don't have to rely on water to survive? And like,
I
Would
could
you
totally
guys
since
see
be
that
some,
being a thing.
it'd be crazy because it'd completely turn our view of everything upside down if we found an organism that's
Mhm.
not carbon-based and
Imagine having to
organism that doesn't
study
rely on water.
the biology of not only our Earth but other planets. Like in the future when there's like the most popular planets in the surrounding area, like you learn the biology of their species.
Oh
You're like a
man.
universalist.
And then
It's like
you had to learn the histories of different planets too,
you know
right?
what I yeah you know what I maybe not, I don't know. I feel like the histories wouldn't be as I mean I guess you could tie it in.
Because the
I don't
thing is,
know because like
if there's like one colonized, like there's Earth and then another colonized planet, they have different things going on at the same time. What if they both become at a similar level of like activity and like inhabitants that just they have two completely different, I don't know if completely different societies, but like they like different
customs
things offend
like I don't know.
even different stuff.
The thing is though is like you know how we only or like you know how like in America, right? You have
Oh yeah,
like you
we
do your
only
state studies
we
and
learned, yeah.
you do your like your country like we don't study like all. We don't like
Doesn't
deep
that-
dive into
would
like
that mean we would
China's culture.
create a new
I feel like there would be something
uh
like okay,
subject, which is otherworld studies?
I would think like interplanetary relations class or something. I think that's going to be a thing in the future if that does happen, where we like not inhabit, like just
Yeah.
the topic, what's
That would
going on. Yeah.
definitely be cool. But honestly, right now, I don't think like people will be interested because like barely anyone cares about our Earth right now. I don't think people are gonna care about other planets.
Yeah, that's
We could
I
jump
wonder.
ship.
I wonder how, if there were aliens, and if there is, which I do believe there, like how they would see us as a planet, be like, "Oh, you are a low tier." like, I
Oh,
feel like that would probably happen.
that's okay. Wait, I'm really happy you brought that up because there is a thing where apparently we haven't reached I don't know what the word is, but our civilization right now, we're still in like stage.
Carrying capacity?
Yeah. No, not carrying capacity. There's
Yeah,
a
no,
word
no.
where there's a word it talks about more like intergalactic like civilization. So like our civilization right now is like on the stage 2 or something, but like once you get to the last stage, which is like super like advancement, you get like space control or whatever. And people were saying like if there are alien lives, then they're probably um either going to be that, or no, it's not, what's the word?
I see
Ugh.
someone played Spore recently.
No, it's
Oh,
it's like
spores.
a singularity. Once you reach a singularity, I'm pretty sure. That's what's frick. Okay.
Our thing will become a part of a hive mind.
Wow, high mind society would be terrifying.
Yeah. Yes.
Wait, what?
Wait. Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Yep. It's called technological singularity. We're just
Oh.
like the last stage of like human like advancement. Like I don't know. It's like a theory, or I don't know if it's proven or not. But it's basically saying like people shouldn't be scared because like right now like we're like not quite even there yet. So like let's say if there are alien, it's like not likely for them to
I
like
have
be able
I
to like
have
take
watched
over.
shows that I think tackle this subject. I'm not going to
Yeah.
spoil what shows they are, but there are shows that have ended with aliens with a hive mind coming to destroy, or either destroy or
Không biết ơi, con này nói chuyện với bạn. Tụi con làm cái gì lần trước tụi con nói nè.
Hello, Shui? Shui is not talking anymore. Yeah, he's gonna. Okay.
Uh-oh. Oh.
Okay, you're back. We heard
I am back.
the I think before.
Just kind of broke shortly.
Yeah. So what was your hypoth? I don't know what you say.
Oh, I was just saying I've seen shows where
Oh yeah.
they end with like the alien race either eliminating or assimilating.
Yeah.
I have like a interesting like thought. Like what if, like, imagine if there are other species like this alien societies who can, let's see, what's the way to put this? You know how we have like not satellites, that's not a term. How we have what are like the devices that we can find to take pictures in space?
Telescopes?
Not telescopes. Like
Cameras?
I don't know.
What?
Okay. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So basically, what if there are societies that are monitoring us right now, and like they're gonna fail, like they're gonna die. Like this society is not
What
doing
if
good.
we were a planet that was our ecosystem was created?
That would be what? Yeah. What if someone created our ecosystem,
Oh.
and
Oh
then
my
they?
gosh. Wait, oh my gosh, that's that's such a good
This is so
topic.
interesting.
That's such a okay, because have you heard about the theory? I mean, I don't know how much of a theory it is because it's like hard to prove it, but people were saying like we could be living in like a simulation.
The
And
Matrix?
that's like a very big like statement, right? To say that we're living in a simulation. But
Huh?
they used examples like
Oh,
that would make sense because like okay, I'm not gonna go into like religion or whatever, but like the Big Bang happened, right? Or something
yeah.
like that. And like I guess like the thing that makes sense to me right now, it would be is like someone just put us in like a simulation, just like, oh, there you go, there's a new universe, and these people are living in it. Because there's like another theory of like multiple like universes, right? Or like parallel universes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm,
So it's just like that
that's
to me
interesting.
doesn't make sense. Like I feel like, I mean, it makes sense, but like where? Like how? Like where does that come from? And
Well, all the theories I've heard is that certain different universes operate on different frequencies, and that's why we can't see them. Like
oh
it's in the
yeah,
same
And
space,
one of my
but they
favorite
operate on
theories
place
is
in
called. You want to
what?
actually go? You can
I
No,
continue.
you
can.
go.
Continue. I was gonna like start a new thing. You want to
Oh,
finish?
okay, yeah, okay. So then, like, yeah, so they operate in different frequencies, and the reason, like, it's they're living in the same place, but like
Mhm.
we can't see them or sense
Yeah.
them because our bodies are built differently. Like I said, I feel like that would mean you have to
I'm
like
built
have different
different.
particles. Like there wouldn't be the same table of elements. Like there'd be different elements because of that. I don't
Yeah.
know. This is all going
That's all like the
very
Pokemon stuff.
conspiracy-ish.
I know what
But
you're
One
talking
of my
about.
favorite theories is Thursdayism, which is a theory that the universe was created last Thursday and all of our memories were implanted.
it's actually really funny.
It's really funny, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Last Thursdayism. That's oh
The
man.
scientific term is the omphalos hypothesis. It's way funnier to call it last Thursdayism.
It's such like a movie title or like a book written by a conspiracy theorist. There we go.
Oh
Should we move
yeah.
out of space stuff? We've been talking this for probably a while. I don't
Yeah.
know. Like,
That's,
what are we on? You know?
Let me check. I think
we
50
have two
minutes?
more.
Yeah, 50, 51, 40.
Okay, cool.
We have two more.
Um,
We have music. Oh, I mean, la la.
That
Spoiler.
is music.
that is music.
You
Speaking
can
of
say the topics.
universes and such, Zelda.
Legend of Zelda.
What a great segue.
I was gonna say Breath of the Wild, but nope. Hyrule Warriors.
Hyrule
Something
Warriors,
of Ganon. I don't remember the name anymore.
Calamity,
Let me look at this.
Age of Calamity.
Age of Calamity.
Hyrule,
So
yeah.
now we're going back to regular things, back to our regular broadcast. Okay. Yeah. So the new game, right?
Mhm.
Is it
It's really
new?
interesting because the night before the game was shown off, Grant and I were having a conversation. I brought up how I think it would be cool if we started Breath of the Wild before the 100-year
If you
skip.
played Link before, like previous to the like in the 100-year war, like when like I
Yeah,
guess it's technically, yeah. So if you played as Link before like
the big
he
battle.
went to sleep and like yeah, like the big battle. So like
Yeah,
that'd be really cool because you'd be like you be attached to like the regular functioning society of Hyrule, and then you all
and
get
the
taken
champions
away,
too. Yeah.
and then you have more like more devotion to fix it, I guess.
Because Grant was he was talking about Ocarina of Time, right? You want to take that away?
Sure, yeah. So Ocarina of Time is my favorite game. And if you say it's old, it is old, but it's so good. Watch Donkey's video on it. He explains it in a very funny and good way. But basically,
Don't watch
the
it now though. Continue watching this first.
that's true. Please stay for the rest of our broadcast. Okay. But the way you start Ocarina of Time as like a child, as like a kid Link, right? And then I don't want to spoil it for anyone, but what you do is
Spoiler.
you go around like you get used to this world. And then after a certain amount of time, you have to grow up and become adult Link. And it's a 7-year time skip. And you come back to like this ruined world that's fallen apart because of the absence of you. And it's really and then you have to go fix it it's a complicated storyline, but it's really cool because like it allows you have so much more like again like devotion to like save this world because you come back and like all these people that I care about so much on these characters that I love are like gone or like they're in trouble or like there's all these things that are happening that just make you so much more devoted. Like Breath of the Wild, you start out and you're just like it's just a mystery and that's like kind of like the point of it. But I don't know. It's just I really do like that style, I guess. And now with
And
the new
now we
Breath of
have
the
Age of
Wild,
Calamity to
Calamity,
give us
yeah,
the
Breath of the
experience
Wild.
of before the big battle with the big evil Ganon man.
Yeah, so I don't know if he mentioned this, but yeah, so we were talking about this like idea of like having a prequel Breath of the Wild, um, the night before this game released. So wake up and I was like, no way! Like they actually released like a prequel to Breath of the Wild the day after we talked about it, and it's funny because this also happened when I said I think there's gonna be a actually that's not a good that's never mind, we're gonna cut that, but yeah, um
Oh,
the game looks really good and interesting. So
Oh,
that's good.
I don't know
I
if that was
think.
on your end or my end, but you just kind of cut out for a bit,
How long?
like 2 or 3
How
seconds.
much? Oh, okay. But
Koi, have you do you know anything
yeah.
about the Legend of Zelda series? Do you have any
um,
insights on
I
this?
was gonna say the only game I've ever played was Majora's Mask, and I
Oh,
really like that one. Although
I
I did
haven't
not
finished
know
it
what
yet.
the heck that like what was starting with, because like I that was like the first time I got the game right as soon as I got my 3DS, and then that was like me like
Mhm.
coming into brand new to like the world of Nintendo, and other than just Smash Bros and the Wii, but like other than that, like I never knew anything about Zelda other than Link or whatever. So
Yeah.
playing with the Ocarina of Time within Majora's Mask was kind of cool, but then I didn't really think much about it until when I found out like there was another game called Ocarina of Time that explains why you have that
Yeah.
in
Yeah,
Majora's
it's
Mask.
definitely a sequel. Like, but yeah, like in my opinion, the 3DS is a very viable console just for the fact that it has. I'm gonna say three of the best Zelda games of all time. I
Mm,
think that A Link Between Worlds. I think a lot of people missed out on that. It's basically like a remake of A Link to the Past, which people are like or say like it's the favorite 2D Zelda game.
uh-huh.
Um, but I think it has better mechanics or more fun mechanics at least. It,
Yeah.
like it adds some extra mechanics to make it really interesting and fun, and like the puzzles are good and everything. Like it's just a good game. But yeah,
Yeah.
so I don't know.
Like,
I
I
can't. I
just
don't know how to finish my sentence.
I just
But
love like just putting on different masks in Majora's Mask and like seeing what the difference like what they do, and it's just really cool.
mhm. And I realized that like for both of those games, the more you dive into the world and really try to connect with like and like talk to the characters,
Mm-hmm.
the more I don't know. I guess like the more engaged you are, and like what's the word? It's more enjoyable. Like to play the game right,
Tight.
I think you have to
Be
talk to people.
fully immersed
Yeah,
in the world.
and then that's when it really like the magical part of the game hits you. Becomes like a
Right.
Disney experience, but better. I've been clicking this pen this entire podcast.
Oh
Doesn't make any
yeah.
Is
noise
that
though.
all to talk about today? We have any more
I don't
topics
know.
want
Did
to
we? Oh, music
speak
taste.
about? Music
Remember we were
taste?
gonna.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were gonna go into. I mean, like,
Oh,
do you want to talk? We
yes.
can
I
talk
was
Um.
gonna,
briefly. We can
I
save
was,
it.
I was
Oh
actually gonna
yeah.
sing for you guys.
Koi wanted to talk about this topic, so why don't you take it away? You haven't talked too much. Why don't you take away?
Oh, okay. Well, the next.
You don't have to introduce it. We already know what it
No,
is.
no,
Can you
no.
just like
Okay.
Speaking of the ocarina and music,
you're great at this.
Actually, okay. Reason why I wanted to talk about music is because Grant here told me that he does not listen to music, and I find
Yep.
that to be very crazy.
Peculiar.
you
Is
have
it
to say like
cringy?
how long ago that was though.
Oh, crazy.
That was like I don't remember how long ago that
That was
was.
probably like middle.
No, I
Yeah, it
did
was
not
probably
know who that
homecoming. I bet
was.
it was homecoming last year.
It was freshman. It was freshman.
I
I'm
think it
pretty
was
sure.
freshman year homecoming. Is what I meant. It was,
And
yeah,
yeah, our Grant here
or
does
something.
not listen to music, and I just find that very strange.
You
I guess
know that at least now
why
he listens to some music at least.
Yes.
I listen to anime openings when they pop up in my YouTube recommended feed because yeah, I don't know why I can't not click on them. I look at them like I like this opening, and I click on it, and then I just listen to
Is
it,
it
and then
like
I
from
like.
shows you don't know?
No, it's always shows that. No, I don't. I don't click on any new.
Okay.
No, I don't explore like the world of anime.
I
No,
mean,
it's
you
always like,
could and then just be like, whoa, this is a cool show. Or this is a cool
but it's
opening,
not
nice
worth
song, I'll
it.
watch the show. It's
It's
not
not
worth
worth it.
it.
It's not worth it. Plus, I could get spoiled for a show, and then like if it's probably not worth watching at that point if I I probably am gonna watch an opening that spoils something.
I
And
mean, if
then
I watched the One
like,
Piece
oh, now I'm
opening like
interested in the show.
a couple years ago, I would not remember. Like before I was interested in One Piece, I would not remember
Oh,
anything.
yeah, but like basically, let's give some background to this and why Koi probably thought it was interesting. So I'm a cellist. I've been playing cello for like 9 years now. Yeah. So I'm like I really like music is actually like a big part of my life. So like the fact that I don't listen to music, I do agree is strange. Like
Yeah.
I feel like I would if I just found the time to I don't know, like see the thing is that like the reason probably why I watch anime openings because like it's also a video and like when I go on YouTube to find like content or something to watch or
Yeah.
like that's always interesting enough for me to watch and listen to.
Yeah.
Then like for music, like I think like so basically I can't focus if I do like work while listening to music, like
Mhm.
homework and stuff. Like I just don't have I don't know, like
Oh yeah.
I
my
listen to lo-fi while doing homework. I never listen to songs that have like lyrics
Yeah,
or
you're not
yeah,
too
like I
supposed
could
to.
do that.
intense.
Yeah. No, for
Except
sure.
if it's math. Usually I can listen to songs like that while doing math.
Yeah, me
Really?
too.
That's
Because like
interesting.
with math, you're not really reading, so there's like no words. There's just numbers. I don't know. Maybe you do have to read, but it's more so like you're making.
Yeah, I read the numbers.
But
The
that's
numbers,
just
Mason.
that's a good point you brought up because I guess like that's one of the reasons why I thought it was strange that you didn't listen to music because for me it's like I wouldn't say music is a big part of my life because
You
like
wouldn't say that?
well I mean like the music that I listen to and the music that I play are very I mean they're
That
not
could
that
still be a
drastic.
part of your life. I don't
You
know.
Yeah,
you
that's
join the pit orchestra and like, yeah, music's not a big part of my life.
Yeah.
okay, that's true. That's true. But I just don't. I guess I just don't think of music as like a thing. It just oh wait, then that means it is part of my life. Then never mind. I take that back. Music is a big part of my life because I think it's just I do listen to it so much that I don't think of it when I do. But I like I don't know. It's definitely like it's not like I don't. I mean, I haven't actually met anyone who like doesn't listen to music, and I know you do in a way, but like anyone who generally does not listen to music.
I used to not like back
Yeah.
in middle school with like I probably also didn't. And then I started watching anime and then with anime, the openings and the endings, I have more of a connection to them because I've watched something with them.
Hmm.
It's like it's kind of like you get like this weird nostalgia from it, even though like you just watched the episode or something.
Hmm.
But like it feels nostalgic already, and it's I don't know. Anime is weird. I just got into it, by the way. And it's a
He
rabbit
did
hole
just get into it like the beginning of
in the summer.
like a month into quarantine, I think, something around there.
I mean, like yeah, I watched like Cells at Work.
Oh
Like
yeah.
I like that
I
one.
forgot
That's
about
after
that, yeah.
watching Avatar.
Cells at Work is fun.
After finishing Legend of the Core, me and my sister were like, hey, let's just watch Cells at Work because like I'm doing AP biology.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
and I enjoyed it. It was a fun show. But then I watched other stuff. I
Yep.
was like, wow, this goes deep. She's
Yep.
not tangent.
There's a lot of songs I feel like I wouldn't like, but I do because I have attachment to them through a show that I've liked or that I've just
Yep.
watched.
Koi,
Which is why
what's
it's
up?
hard for me to get attached to radio music.
Yeah.
No. Oh my gosh. What?
The most they can
No, you
do is
cannot
just be
do
stuck
that.
in my head.
I hate radio music.
Do you?
Yes, because
Oh.
they literally I hate how it's it's yeah I don't know if it's
Does that
self
give away our location to an
Uh-oh.
extent? Now that
Oh,
I bring that
What's the
up.
time?
now that
What's the
you mention
timestamp?
it,
Minute and 3 seconds. All right, I'll cut that out.
like I don't know if it's like self-proclaimed
bleep
like
it.
the best radio station to listen to, but they literally play the same music over and over again. And I know like that's what most radios do, but when you're listening to pop music especially, it all sounds the
Mhm.
same. And it's literally just like
Yeah, I think that's a reason why maybe I don't listen to music because like so half the time it's like okay, here's the thing is that it's like either it's just it's all the same to me or the messages they're like saying in the songs just don't I
yeah.
don't care like the words that you're
Yep.
like I honestly
I don't care
love
about the words.
listening.
I want to hear foreign language speak.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was gonna say that like about like Japanese singing and stuff. Like the fact that there are no words makes it a lot more enjoyable. Because if you ever like try to translate in your head or anything, like it's like because I enjoy them like it's basically like the vocalist. Let's just say that, the singer, the vocalist, right? They're
The
like
vocalist is
they're an
basically just a
instrument.
different instrument. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. It's like and I also love listening to like just instrumentals. Anything that's like just instruments, like game music. I
Yeah.
love listening to game music. I can listen to
Yes.
like the Hollow Knight soundtrack just for hours. Like
Yes.
it's just I think I appreciate more of the instrumental side than like the message of sing. Like it's just I think a lot of modern like musical artists are trying to give some sort of message, and usually I usually like barely agree with them, or like just I don't care
Yeah.
about what you're trying to say. I don't know. Like, Koyo, give me your like perspective on this.
Um. Well, I listen. Okay. I don't want to sound like, oh yeah, I listen to everything. Like, but
No, yeah,
usually
yeah,
my
that's okay.
my music taste is very like broad and open minded, except like death metal, rock,
Yeah. No death
country.
metal ever.
I listen to some country, but only if I am in the mood or I find them good. But like that's like the same thing for me. Like I don't know, I just
Hmm.
if it I tend to, I guess when it comes to music, I tend to build like emotional connection to the certain songs. Like I have put songs that people have just suggested me, or that they have played and I listened to it while I was doing something with them, that are not usually my taste of music, but I still put it in like my playlist because like
Yeah.
I can just listen to that, be like, hey, that's when we hung out, or that's one of the person's songs that they recommended to me. So it's really nice. Like even though it's not like something I usually listen to, it's still nice to have that thought, being like, oh yeah, that's that person's thought, or that's one of my friends' thoughts or music.
So
And it's
maybe
just
it's just we're just more picky. Like I think maybe the fact that you don't feel like you need to
Mhm.
listen like so do you feel any need to like listen to the message that they're saying,
um
or like just enjoy like the general like
only when I'm
looking
like
for stuff like that? Maybe I don't
only
know.
when well I only listen to like songs with meaningful lyrics when I'm like sad.
Yeah, I was
Other
gonna
than
say,
that,
like
I'm just
like, unless you're trying to feel an emotion, like, or, like, feel sympathy
right,
for an emotion.
right.
Yeah. Sympathy? Sympathy, yeah.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's
Fun
like
fact, Koi and I met, or not met, I guess met, became
Oh
friends
my gosh.
over, he
Yes.
was playing Rosalina's Observatory, or the Common Observatory from Super Mario Galaxy on his violin. And I was stand partners with him at that point, and we didn't
Mhm.
talk too much. And then I heard that song, I was like, is that Rosalina's Observatory? And then we just became friends
Yeah.
and we started talking more through that. Yeah.
yeah, I don't know, like, I think game music and, like, now anime openings and endings stuff just have more in like, I just like looking back and being like, "Wow," like, it's cool because I think I just like the sense of atmosphere it gives me. 'Cause instead of just listening to music, it reminds me of all these things. Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
like like when Super Mario Galaxy was and stuff, it's like, you listen to it, you
Yes.
reminded like the good times back in the day when you play the game, like, it reminds you of
Yeah.
the amazing world that these people built, and the way they implemented this
Yeah.
soundtrack, and, like, it's just all the cool things, like, all the things that I admire about, like, people who make games,
Yeah.
like, game developers, is, like, just is manifest like, I just see that, I'm like, "Whoa, that's just so cool." Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know, yeah, I feel like I just have a deeper connection to music,
Mhm.
to like certain music tracks. That's a terrible, like straight up like thing to say. No, it's I have a deeper connection to certain music. I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm
No,
so
no, no,
confused
no,
now.
no, I get what you're
Yeah.
saying. Do you
Oh, I don't
guys
know.
think you'll ever want to, like, create music in the future?
Oh yeah,
Nope.
I've tried.
You've tried?
I
Like,
mean,
what?
not like
What
not
type of
like not
music?
like vocal, like purely instrumental, but
Okay. But, like, what genre was it? Just orchestral?
covers
Oh.
covers of random things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like trying to
Music is
make
hard.
covers of things, but not going right. Basically, just trying to make anything, like trying to make a song that's not just cellos to just cellos, so then I can
Mhm.
just play it myself. Like I like because you see those
Oh,
people like doing like acapella for like instruments, right? It's like
yeah.
they have multiple instruments doing different parts and they put it all together. Like, I
Yeah.
don't know how to edit stuff like that, and I really want to learn
Actually,
because
I
I would love to
rescind
learn
my
that.
earlier comment. I would want to make music covers as Toad a cappella.
Someone already did that.
Acapella. Oh no, no, they haven't done acapella yet.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
I don't know. I
True,
think like shock, like no instruments, no background music, just
Yeah.
oh man, that would
You
be
would have to
doozy.
find some talented people.
It would just be me.
It's a cappella.
But you can do a cappella with a
yeah.
group of
I
people,
don't know.
but I'm saying you would not. I don't think you want to put that much strain on your vocal cords.
By the age of 30 due to excruciatingly painful job.
Yeah, literally. That's
Dad, why do you sound like a smoker even though you've never smoked?
Gosh.
My life as
Sorry.
a vocalist for the Toad a cappella group is a hard one, son. I don't know. I don't know how to make it smoke. I've never smoked. You guys smoked? We're not going on the stage now.
I mean, since we're living
Totally
in
smoked. I'm a
KD
cool kid. I
since we're
have
living in
done
the
the
same town as
drugs.
KDWB, I think it's really sometimes people mistake us for smoking, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I like smoking in the winter, and that by that I just like breathing out hot air and pretending to smoke.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
I'm like
Oh,
a dragon.
yeah.
I go, and I
Oh,
see
yeah.
the mist.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Just end this episode saying, "Oh yeah, oh yeah."
All right.
Oh,
Well,
1.
that's
Oh no. Oh no.
that's an hour and 11 minutes in. We can. I think it might be a good time to stop. How
I
about you
don't
guys?
think
You have anything more to talk about?
Yeah, so about that one time Shoei, I actually didn't like it. Just kidding. There's nothing to talk about.
There's
Rico.
nothing to talk about.
Thank you for that. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
I appreciate you.
We gotta stop dragging this on, guys. This is
All right,
way
well,
too
that
empty.
is the end of the third episode of TBD Talks Podcast.
Oh yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope our audio balancing was good.
You guys don't know how much time we put
And,
into that. We put in so
Yep.
much time.
all Grant
So
and
who
Shoei.
wants to start off saying the goodbyes? Who wants to say goodbye first?
Goodbye.
Goodbye. How
How
about
you-
you, Koi?
You boy.
Okay. Bye.
Well, very unenthusiastic. Goodbye to you as well. I hope to see you guys next time, our viewers. And for now, it's time to go.
Oh my gosh, what if you
It's
call
time
our
to say
viewers
goodbye.
the
No.
viewers?
What?
What?
What if we call viewers the
And
viewers?
cut it.